Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. In the name of Allah, the most beneficent, the most merciful. Today's subject is on energy. Now, energy is something which is very important. Before we actually talk about the about the energy, we want to mention some things. The Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessing upon him, had told the Sahabas and their descendants and so forth until our generation, our time, is that we do things with our right hand. Everything we do, we eat our food with our right hand, we pick up our spoon with our right hand, we write with our right hand, we do shake with our right hands, we wave with our right hands, we do everything we do with our right hand. Even when we put on our pants, we put the right foot first. Put on a shirt, we put the right hand first. When we bathe or ghusl, we all do with the right hand. When we washing our hands, we start from the right hand first. Everything with the right hands. When we grab something to pick it up, has to be with the right hand. Now, the thing is, that's what he said, and we've been doing, alhamdulillah. Most people don't understand why, but that's okay. We're going to explain to you why you do it. Why is the scientific and the energy about it. But let's go on to more of the right hand side. So all these things we do the right hand side, and remember the video on food, we said that when we eat with the right hand because shaitan eats with the left hand. Okay, the only time we actually use the left hand is when we wash our private parts, when we're doing the ghusl, the front and back, we do it with the left hand. Now everything else we do with the right hand. Now when we enter our house, we enter with the right foot, leaving the left foot out last. When we leave our house, we leave with what? We leave with?
Your left foot?
We leave with the left foot. Isn't that interesting? We enter with the right, we leave with the left. That's kind of interesting, you know? We enter with the right, we leave with the left. Okay, keep that thought. There's something with that. When we go in the washroom, we enter, what? Hold on. Now we're entering with the left foot. What's going on here? There's something strange. No, we're going to explain it. When you enter with the washroom, you enter with your left foot, and when you leave with your right foot. Okay. When we do everything, we're doing with the right foot, except washing our private parts and going in the washroom, we actually go in with the left foot, not the right. And one other incident, when we go to pilgrimage, Umrah, or Hajj, to the Kaaba, everything you remember we said we do with the right hand, except for those few incidents we mentioned. Now there's another exception. We go around the Kaaba with our left side, not the right. This is kind of puzzling. Everything we're doing is with the right, and we figure this is the home of Baytullah, this is the house of Allah. Why are we going around with the left side now? When we go 7 times around the Kaaba, we go with the left, not the right. Okay, so this is kind of interesting. So you have the general idea, except for the exception, which is kind of puzzling to people why. We're going to understand, we're going to explain all of that. But now, what we're going to explain first, try to understand, let's explain about energy. There's energy fields that Allah has created throughout the planet. There's energy in items, some good, some bad, like people, some good, some bad. We have the good forces, and they have the bad forces with the jinns too also. And we have to understand there's the radio towers, the EMF, the wireless towers, all these radiations are ghaib, unseen. For in the second surah Al-Baqarah in the Quran, it says, for those who believe in the unseen, believe in the ghaib. So we have to believe in ghaib. Ghaib, Allah is unseen, the angels are unseen, the jinns are unseen, but we know they exist. They exist. But we believe in them. These EMF forces and energies exist. These are things poisoning the body, and they exist. Now, what we have to understand, how does the energy enter into our body? This is the key to the whole thing. Now, energy, whether it's good or when energy is bad, enters from your body from your left side. Now, let's start. It enters from your left, not your right, always from the left side of the body. Good and bad energy comes in. So how does it go? From your left eye across your nose and comes out the right eye. From your, I don't know if you can see my left hand across the shoulders to the right hand, out the shoulders. From, you probably can't see, from your left leg, see, from your left leg across the middle section, out to the right. So that's how the energy enters from the left side of the body and comes out the right. Once you understand about the energy, how the energy flows in the body, then now these are going to make sense. So let's go back to the example. If we shake our brother's or sister's hand with the left hand, guess what? Energy enters from the left side. We're going to be stealing their energy, or they're stealing our energy. But if we shake their hands with the right hand, they keep their own energy, we keep our own energy. Nobody robs nobody of anything. So we eat, we're not taking any negative energy from anything. Now, so anything that we do with the right hand, the right side, we're not bringing anything to it. Now, just to give you an example of food, if you have an orange, if you hold the orange in your right hand, nothing happens. If you hold the orange in the left, some of the energy, some of the poison from the orange. Now, wait a minute, you're saying there's poison? Yes, there's some poisons in apple and fruits because of the pesticide, the herbicide, the chemical that they put in the fertilizer and the spray for the bugs, and then the laws of certain countries like Canada, the radiation, everything is radiated before when it crosses the border. So the radiation puts heavy metal into the items. So if you hold the item, the fruit, with your left hand, you're going to pull off some of the poison and the radiation in your body. So by holding with the right hand, you don't. So that's why we hold the fruits or food and things with that, in case there's any poison of radiation or guide unseen forces from that. We don't pick that up. Now, if you use things like MSG, which causes cancer, and any poison, if you hold it with your right hand, none of the energy will come into your body. But you hold with the left, even if you don't consume it, some of it will flow into your system from the left side. So this is why we do everything with the right hand and the right side of the body, not to take the energy. Now let's explain about when you enter your house, we enter with the right foot. Leaving, see, this is the secret behind it. Why is that? Leaving the left foot out for last. Why you think this? Because think about something. The energy of the outside is more powerful than the energy coming into the house. All the trees and the energies and the negative ions which generates and heals the body are all outside. So as you're entering your house with the right, that negative energy is still flowing to your left side of your body. That's interesting. So that's why we leave with, that's why we enter the house with the right, so the left side still receiving that energy as we're leaving. Now, when we're leaving the house, we leave with the left, because you know what? The energy is outside. We leave, so the first thing our body is going to hit, bang. When we open the door and we put our left foot out, we're getting all that energy from outside. The most powerful energy is coming into your body. Some may be bad, some may be good. Hopefully we have a better environment that you're getting some of the good positive energy from there. But this is the sunnah of the Prophet. But this is the reason we're getting the energy inside. Now, going back to the washroom. In the washroom, we enter with the left foot. And the reason why we enter with the left, because the washroom has water. And when we do some research and video on water, the ions in the water, the energy flow in the water is more powerful than the one from outside of your room. So you're entering the left washroom with your left because you're absorbing the energy from the washroom. It has a higher. That's why people feel better in the washroom, to be honest with you, than outside. Because of the flow of the water and the shower and all the bathtub, the energy from the water is still lingering in the air. The ions are in the air, so they're actually charging you up from your left side entering the washroom. And then when you leave, we leave with the right, because we're going out to a non-water environment in your other room, and we're getting the ions coming in from the washroom on your left as you leave. This is why you do that. Amazing. SubhanAllah. Glory be to Allah. Now, let's explain with the Kaaba. The reason we go around the Kaaba with the left side not the right side, because when we do a video we're going to do on vortex energy, the Kaaba, Baytullah, where the Kaaba is the highest. We're going to continue in a second.